She's a government by WhatsApp, Instagram, and email. So they continue to be clueless. They continue to have absolutely no sympathy. Things were never so bad as it is. It is the worst government that we have ever seen. It's this UNC government. And they would lie and lie and lie. But they go lie their way out of government. Before they get the job, take it. And when the time comes, vote them out.
Trinidad and Tobago. The ladies with the double names are at it again. This time, it's opposition leader Penelope Beckles-Robinson with some very hot words for Prime Minister Kamla Prasad-Bisesa. No, at a town hall meeting this week, the opposition leader Beckles-Robinson called the Prime Minister a social media leader. But is that such a bad claim, though? This is the world of social media, and like the rest of the world, Caribbean populations are heavily using social media to drive political thought and to talk back to their political leaders. Nevertheless, the opposition leader said that's all the Prime Minister does. She's always on Instagram and all the rest of the social media instead of addressing the real needs and the real cries of the people of Trinidad and Tobago. The opposition leader also accused the government of breaking campaign promises, saying they promised no new taxes but are now finding creative and new ways to lay taxes on the people. They also spoke about crime and said the government and the Prime Minister are not doing enough to address the number one issue in the country. The PNM also said they are preparing to get back into office, and I don't know how the population will react to that because they were voted out in the 2025 elections. The UNC won a majority and have been given the mandate to continue leading the country. Now, if you keep watching, you'll hear when the opposition leader admitted that the PNM did make some mistakes during their time in office, but she said what's most important is that the party learns from the mistakes they've made and prepare for their next time in office. Now, I know local government elections are due in the next year and the PNM is on fire. Take a listen to opposition leader Penelope Beckles-Robinson and you draw the conclusions.
This Prime Minister, who has not presented herself to the media since June of last year. She's a government by WhatsApp, Instagram, and email. And you cannot see her, as we have been doing every Wednesday, making ourselves available to the press to ask questions. So they continue to be clueless. They continue to have absolutely no sympathy. I want to remind this Prime Minister what she said a couple months ago. They told you when they get in office, no property tax. They also told you that they're going to refund those of you who paid your property tax. How many of you have been refunded? And it is because they continue to lie and lie and lie since they got into office. And they feel Trinidadians dotish. But don't worry, we're waiting for them. That is what we have found ourselves today under this UNC government. Because they lied to you and they told you no property tax. They gave you the impression that they will find money somewhere. But I want to say to you here tonight and to the people of Trinidad and Tobago, as much as we have managed our economy well over the last couple of years, at the end of the day, we understand if you want to give the people of Trinidad and Tobago best education, best healthcare, and best community centers, you have to ensure that there are policies in place where the people of Trinidad and Tobago can see where the money is going. And they would have you believe that over the years, the People's National Movement has been doing absolutely nothing. You hear that? I don't need to tell you in Diego Martin, whether it be Central, whether it be Northeast, or whether it be West. I don't need to tell you about the community centers. I don't need to tell you about the schools. I don't need to tell you about the road infrastructure. I don't need to tell you about the water, because the People's National Movement in these areas has been delivering over the years. It mightn't be perfect, because as you have new housing developments, and you have new schools, and you have new communities, you have to continue to improve. But the money has to come from somewhere. But they had you believe that they didn't need property tax. So quietly, they have now found a mechanism where no property tax, but they're taxing you for every single thing. And that is what this government is all about. So I want to just close by saying to you that whilst we are here today and we are going to deal with this issue of landlord and taxes, we in the People's National Movement recognize that crime is still the number one issue. And on another occasion, we will deal with that. I want you all to continue to pay attention, because they're going to tell you all that your members of parliament didn't support the recent extension of the state of emergency. Well, it's true. We didn't support it because as far as we are concerned, state of emergency is not a plan to fix crime. So many of you know right in here that you are seeing mothers coming to you begging for a little thing every day, something to eat. Things were never so bad as it is. It is the worst government that we have ever seen. It's this UNC government. The worst government. They have no empathy, they have no sympathy, and they simply do not care. And they would lie and lie and lie. But they go lie their way out of government. I am advised that quite recently, they approved a cabinet note where they're going to start hiring thousands of people. But you see, that is like a situation. You send me home and you suffer me. And then you come in now and say, look it. But I want to tell all you, if all they get the job, take it. And when the time comes, vote them out. Because they believe that they could starve you. Listen. As soon as they come in office, what is the first thing they do? I mean, what kind of heart people have? The first thing you do, send home all the URP workers, all the CPEP workers, tell you about how everybody corrupt. Where is the corruption to date? Because it's all about planning, quietly planning to come and bring back people. So now they want to come and say they want to start offering you employment. Take your employment. It's our taxpayers' money. It's not theirs that paying for it. And you have the right to work. You have the right to work. So don't get frightened. Don't get frightened. Time will come. We know some of you, from time to time, you're losing hope. And you're not happy about how things have gone. You would see a lot of the MPs are here today. And our commitment is to prepare ourselves to return to government. We haven't been perfect. And yes, we have made some mistakes, but that's part of it. But the important thing is to acknowledge your mistakes and prepare to listen to you, the people. Listen to you, the people, and to commit ourselves to do better when we return to office. Again, thank you very much.